What is going on, everybody? Hello, happy Thursday, August 22nd, 2024. Holy crap, the year is almost over. What is going on? Hopefully, you guys are all having a great day. I had a busy day, but that's okay. Life is still good. My hair looks funky. I'm getting a haircut tomorrow. I'm really excited. Just can't hide it. Who's going to be first to say hello? Hopefully, you guys get notifications. We shall see. Good old water. Hmm. Who's going to say hi? Alexa Antuna, what is happening? How are you? Fernando Lewis, hello. Maureen Araya White, Jessica, hello. Paula Montes, what is going on? Cynthia Martinez, hello. Baby Diva, Alexa was first again. What the heck? Kitty Shop Badass, good evening. Hello. Stephanie with the black heart, hello. Curly Red, what's curly and what's red? Tammy Gamon, hello. Elizabeth Gonzalez, what's going on? Tawny Garcia, hey. Stacy Lubin, Ola. Teresa Roberts, hi. Dilo is in Tucson, cool. Melissa, hi. T, what's up? Just me, good evening. Miss Glam, hi. Gerald Ford Jr., what is going on? Laura Viagra, I think that is what that says. I can't. I need my. I don't have my glasses on. I've never had glasses, but I need glasses. I think that says Laura. I think that's what it says. I'll just say Laura because Laura V. Sterling Glenn, what's happening? Carol Johnston, hello. Susie Hernandez, hi. Bobby M. Olivia Solis. Bertina Zager, what's happening? Robert Tovar, happy Friday Junior. Paula Ochoa, hello. Christina C, what's going on? Susie Hernandez, shoot, I lost my place. Janelle Irby, holy cologne, how's everyone? I as soon as I got home, I took a shower because I had you know how you spray cologne like that mist kind of wafts kind of floats around and landed on me, man. So I was smelling like $5 cologne. It sucked. It sucked. Moonchild, what is happening all the way in Gallup, New Mexico? The Pulse, hello. Stephanie, I like how it's all women. Me too. I prefer all women. Real women, right? Miranda, what's happening? Tina Paredes, hello. Steven, Nina, hello. Elena, I'm back. Ricky Ricky Lynn, hi. Shy, hello. Tab, what is going on? Tab, thank you very much. I received your kind donation, Tab. Thank you. I appreciate you. So generous, so nice, so sweet all the time. Tab. Brenda Johnson in Mississippi. Are you from Tupelo, Mississippi? Because that's where Elvis was born. Tupelo, Mississippi. Nolene Turner. What is going on all the way in Australia? Hello, Nolene. No judgment here with something. No judgment. I left off at no judgment. Where are you? No judgment. No judgment here. Where are you? Where are you? Hello. God bless. You are such an inspiration. Thank you very much. No judgment. I appreciate you. Frankie. Well, hello. Gooba. What's going on? Laura B. Biera. Biera. Got it. Thank you, Laura. I can see that. I think the Y throws me off. Like it looks like a G to me. You know, I'm all blind and stuff. You know. Maureen H. How's Angela's face after spraying all that perfume? I don't know what it looks like. I know it smells like like $5 cologne though. You know. She's like, I've told her like, don't do that. Stop. But you can't. She's not a 5-year-old, right? So I can't snatch it from her because I can't do that, right? Because she's 49 years old. She's an adult. She's not committing a crime. She shouldn't do that. And I can only advise her not to do it, but she's gonna do whatever she decides to do, right? So yeah, so it's unfortunate, but just in the ear, on the body, the forehead, here, the neck, the legs, the crotch, the backside, everywhere. And yeah, there was one. Yeah, it's and She did it again today with a different bottle. Sad but true. Ricky Lynn, you need to take that cologne from Angela. Nah. Pelon, what's happening? Ann Reyes. I love, yeah, thank you. You're the first one to say anything about my shirt. I love my shirt. What you gonna do, Ann Reyes, when 24-inch pythons come for you? Jules Becerra, what's happening? Laura Keep, did you get your braces off? Yes, I did like 3 or 4 days ago. Priscilla Magana, all the way in San Diego. Hello. Jay Bay, all the way in Sacktown, California. Hello. Ms. Glam is cracking up. Just me. Hello. Dolores Rivera, what's going on? C. Lopez. Hello. Rise and shine. How Sweet Angela processing the news? How is Sweet Angela processing the news of her sister? So, so after I told her, right, the following day is the was the dinner that we did, right? We ate, talked. She was asking me about she liked my teeth. No mention of her sister, like that, you know. So that's why I felt comfortable telling her because she's been asking me for a while now, and I was like, "How is she going to process this information? Is it going to do her harm or do her good or be, neutral?" And so after knowing her for the time that I've known her and interacting with her, I think uh, I felt comfortable letting her know it was the right thing to do, and just goes to show you what you saw today is her not thinking about what I told her, right? I think it's just schizophrenia, the mental health issues, or whatever it is, but she's not dwelling on it. Ann Reyes, were you a Hulkamaniac? I still am. That's why I still got the shirt. Mr. Telephone Man. Trudy Parker, what is going on? Hello, all the way from Trudy Parker from Australia, right? Trudy, I believe you're in Australia. Katie Shen is still sober from Sunday night. It's awesome. Michaela Eberlein in Germany. That's awesome, Michaela. Welcome. Gerlind Coffee. Hello. Is your last name Coffee like the drink? What movie is that from? My name's John Coffee, like it's spelled like the drink. What movie is that from? You guys remember that movie? My name's John Coffee. It's spelled like the drink. That was a good movie. I love it. He did a great job. I felt bad for that dude. Mr. Telephone Man. Man. Green Mile, Artist Vigil. Hello, how are you? Hey, did you end up getting your tacos? Artist was in town, right? Were you visiting family or whatever? And you asked about tacos. Hopefully you found tacos. So Kelly Hannah's, it's happening. Tortuga Lisa, hello. Cosmic Angel, what's going on? I'm a little funny. I'm a little funny. Susie, I want to see who Frank is. Yeah, me too. Does Frank want to see us though? Kelly Hannah's, yes. Susie, I want to. Oh, she already said that. Danielle Williams, what is going on? Angela yelled at you about the dog. Yes, she did. Laura, hello. What is going on? Pretty, pretty, pretty princess. Hope all is well. Had some delicious taco snack for dinner. Instantly thought of you. Taco love, absolutely. That's awesome. Thank you for sharing. Kim, Angela seems to truly enjoy your company. Love culture. Thank you very much, Kim. I appreciate you. Yeah, I love the shirt and I love hanging out with Angela, especially when she's in a good mood, right? When she's in a good mood, she's so funny to interact with and have conversation with. When she's not in a good mood, not it's I just have to observe. I'm an observer. Sylviana Larish, good evening. Hello. Lori, do you got shock? Be interesting if you can actually meet Frank. Yes. T Love, good evening. Hello. Diane Naylor. Naylor or Naylor? What do you do for a living? In management and insurance industry for the past 16 years. Susie made it. Yay. Lee Pacheco is in New York. Cool. Sue Colson. There's a channel called Savvy Gutsy showing some of your footage. Yep. YouTube allows that to happen. Thank you, Sue Colson, all the way from United Kingdom. Appreciate you. Mindy Lou Who. Apollonia, I saw you on Paranormal Files. Great job. Thank you, Apollonia. Thank you for coming from from there. I saw. I think they released that. They put that on there. Those two guys from that YouTube channel came. They reached out to me and they came to Phoenix. I don't know if it was 2 or 3 months ago. They're barely airing it now, which is pretty cool. It was really nice meeting them. Cool dudes. Hopefully, it goes well for them. The Cure wants to hug Angela and protect her. You want to give her the cure? The Walkers, I love when Angela does her little smirk. Yeah, little snicker. She's funny. Paul Ritzler, hello, what is going on? Maybe she needs a water spray bottle to cool off with, perhaps a broom to help with their cleaning. Awesome. The candor between the two of you was pleasant to see. Yeah, we have good dialogue back and forth, right? Sometimes she's a little smartass. Sometimes she tries to poke and prod, and other times she doesn't want to argue. She's like, okay, okay. The way she just gives up, she's funny. Miranda, she really doesn't like fat people. Good thing you're medium. I'm medium, right? You're right. She doesn't like. She's always talking about that beach, right? It's not even BITCH, beach, right? That beach. But I don't know what qualifies in her mind, right? Because she's very small. She's very skinny, a petite lady. She's like 5'6", like 90 pounds, like really, if that, maybe 85, 80 pounds. She's really, really little. And so I don't know what qualifies as fat for her, right? Maybe like what she perceives as fat, I would perceive as like curvy, thick, right? I don't know, right? We all have different perceptions of what, fat is or whatever, right? So God bless her. She's entitled to think whatever, right? The Walkers, yes. Fat beach. How did her sister pass away? So I talked to the coroner's office, and on the file, it doesn't say what she died of. What happens was a hospital here in town called Valleywise Hospital. She showed up at the doctor at the hospital. She died at the hospital. The hospital didn't have any contact information, so the hospital has to call the county coroner. Say, hey, we have somebody that passed away, a decedent, and we have no next of kin, and she looks to be homeless and just homeless. So you need to come pick her up because the county is in charge of burying those people. So yeah, they don't know exactly what happened. Leslie Brown, Leslie in Montana was happening. There's a bat in my house. Batman? Gianna. Gianna's gonna help one day. Do it. Shower day tomorrow. She showered today. You guys are gonna see it tomorrow. Marie M. Running Wild. That's right, brother. Would Angela eat more vegetables? No, she would not. Somebody suggested, hey, won't you buy her vitamins and minerals? I told them, I don't think I replied, but I know in my mind, like she won't. There's things that she won't try. She won't do. She just won't. She won't do a hotel room. She won't do vitamins, minerals. She won't go um, to the shelter. She won't go to the gym to shower. She won't go to a truck stop to shower. She hates interacting with humans. She really doesn't like humans a whole lot. She gets paranoid. She's claustrophobic. She hears voices. She does her own thing, you know. Uh, she gets simple pleasures from simple things that we take for granted. That spraying that stuff. I think some of that is OCD, right? Just that's OCD, a lot of it, right? Because she's going overboard. She'll spray the whole bottle in 30 minutes, an hour. She'll carry it around, spray it some more, like 50 times. She's very interesting. Regina Gwynn, hello. What is going on? Angela's leg is looking better. Yes. Marie M, how about fruits? Um, so she eats like a like a bird, you know. She doesn't have um, a typical person's appetite. She eats very small portions. Um, Sometimes she doesn't finish all of her food when I get it for her. She like she doesn't like combinations, like a burger and fries and soda. Like nah, she doesn't really do that because she won't eat it all. Usually when I get her a burger, she'll take a couple bites. She doesn't eat the fries. Uh, so so yeah, um, she has to have monsters every day. She has to have monsters every day. So yeah, interesting. It was a nice little picnic. Picnic. Where does she sleep? She sleeps on the sidewalk. She must be smelling good after today. That's debatable. When you don't eat for so long, the stomach can shrink. Yeah, her stomach shrank a long time ago. So yeah, she doesn't eat big portions. Did all the perfume make you feel sick? Yeah, it's really nasty. I know for a fact it was $5 cologne. It's just an awful odor, and it sticks to you, and it's really gross. It kind of sucks. I don't know. I don't know why she likes it. But we were talking today, and she's like, "I used to read in Vogue magazine." I'm like, "Really? Like for fashion tips or for?" No, I used to like to open it up and smell the perfumes and colognes that were in the magazines. Actually, like I think that would be so cool. The girls that are on the covers of magazines. I go, did you want to be a model one time at one point? Yeah, I thought about it, when I was younger. So it's so funny. Lily, what is happening? She got her bath before. Patty Brown, $1 million smile. Yay. Gina Lopez, a lot of people were complaining about Angela putting on her perfume. Um, if I did an interview with Jesus Christ and Mother Teresa both petting rabbits, there'd be knuckleheads complaining. There just would. Can't make everybody happy. That's just I learned that a long time ago. Can't please everybody. God bless them. God bless the people that I interview, right? Because they're lost, and God bless some of the people that leave comments because I think they're lost as well. God bless them. Meditation with Holly just helped a very depressed friend clean their entire house. That's awesome, Holly. That's very nice of you. I'm lucky that that my friend Angela only has a sidewalk, right? I can help her with that. Ellie Shore, what is going on? Zara Israel, hello. Trust me, you're damn if you do, damn if you don't. Sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't. Alley Cat, hey, Art, you said earlier that she liked Led Zeppelin. Could you play something for her? I have. You so you guys have to remember this, okay? So try to remember this. I talked to her a lot longer before the interview, and I talked to her a lot longer after the interview. You guys just see 10 minutes of a longer interaction, right? We talk, we hang out, we eat. I That's the first time you've seen me eat with her. I've actually ate with her a lot before. You know, we've talked. We just it's not always being recorded, you know. So I think you guys forget that, but that's okay. God bless you guys. Your heart is in the right place. I have played Led Zeppelin. I played a lot of music for her. We've listened to music. I'll put my phone and I'll read. I've read comments to her for some of your comments. I've played music for her on YouTube. Right, just music. I have premium, so there's no commercials, there's no ads. So it's just hey, Led Zeppelin or what do you want to listen to, you know. So we'll hang out. We're buddies. My buddy and me. You guys remember that? My buddy. Gina Aragon. What is happening? You got so tickled. You know what she said? She's like, so I'm eating. So what I was eating was an apple pie, and she was eating a mac and cheese, right? And she's eating, tearing it up, right? Just boom, like not even chewing. She was just boom, just swallowing it. So, and then she got to some, and she she's like, "What is that?" Because it was kind of like burnt. It was like burnt. She's like, "What is that? Did they burn it?" And then she looked at me. She's like, "Did you put something in here?" What? I didn't do shit. I went to go buy you the I think those knuckleheads burnt it, man. Throw it away. So she's very paranoid. She's paranoid. She thinks I'm over here trying to poison her with burnt macaroni and cheese. So that tickled my that just tickled me a little bit, right? I thought that was funny as hell. She's like, "Why would you do that?" I didn't do shit. I She's paranoid. Somebody's always out to get her, right? A fat beach, burnt macaroni and cheese, a damn dog, this person, that person, right? Art. Nah, man. Nah. Tina USA, what is going on? Kathy Taylor loves the Hulkster, all the Hulkamaniacs. Death is a cure. When you're on the streets, everyone is after you. Yeah, you're probably right. Gina Lopez art, remember you're a medium. Yes. I'm lucky because Angela doesn't consider me a fat ass, you know? Like I love so she'll never call me a fat beach, you know? She'll never call me that, you know? So I kind of like that. I appreciate that. Thank you, Angela. I'm a medium beach. She is funny. When she started spraying the thing in her face, I'm like, Angela, don't spray that in your eye. I'm like, don't put that in your eyes. I'm like, oh shit. It's possible that she lost vision on her left eye because of stuff like that, right? She's spraying crap in it. She's touching her butt, touching her toes, touching her whatever, and rubbing her eyes. You know, I'm like, oh my God, this lady, stop it, right? Stop it. So it's hard to teach a 49-year-old manners, right? because it's OCD, it's mental illness, right? So, how do you settle her down and let her know that that's bad? She does a lot of quirky things, right? She'll do so. I'll be picking things to give her, right? Wipies, clothes, like a shirt for tomorrow, little things, right? The things that are donated, I have them in my vehicle. Every day I give them to her little by little, because if I give all, it'll all be gone. So I'll turn around and she's taking off her clothes. I'm like, hey, hide that stuff. If a police officer comes and they see you, they're gonna take you. Do you want to go to jail? No, 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 no. Okay, put your clothes on, man. You can't be doing that. That's bad. Angela, that's bad. Nudity out in public is bad. Yeah, but I'm hot. You still can't do that. You just can't do that, Angela. So I have to, like, sometimes I have to treat her like a dad. I have to, like, hey, hey, no nakedness around here, young lady. Stop it. Next question. Next question. So yeah. So she just blanks out. She just kind of, she's out and out her track. Angela, come back. Angela, hey, put your clothes back on. You know. So it's really sad. Diane Naylor, I'm surprised she didn't. Wait, who's? I'm surprised she didn't finish her. She did finish her perfume bottle. Absolutely. LS, hello. Jillian Church is medium husky bush light. Awesome, Jillian. J Bay, yeah, she definitely, and she really is in her world, in her own world, most of the time. Sometimes she's like, I can have a conversation with her. Death is a cure. 5150, is that an option to take care of her of health? I'm not going to petition people 5150. That'd be, it'd be I wouldn't be able to do that. No. Anita Rivera, hello. Janice Bear, what is going on? Tammy, the blanket you held up seemed to work. The blanket you held up seemed to work. Ellie Shore, don't pull your shorts up, Angela. Don't pull your shirt up. Don't pull your shirt down. I've said that 100 times in different days on different. Hey, Angela, stop. There's a camera recording. There's people around here. So, oh yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Angela, stop cussing. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. She's real. She has a big potty mouth. Really, really bad. She's bad. Buttercup. I wonder if she was abused in her childhood. If I was to bet, I would say yes, she was. I would say yes. Little by little, I think I'll ask her like personal questions, just to have like a history, just to have like an idea of what she went through, and just kind of to know and what not to touch, what subjects to touch on, what subjects not to touch on. But I'm pretty sure she was sad. Ness Aguilar, hello, hello. Terry Williams, has she expressed any more about her sister? She has not. Do you find a lot of homeless have childhood trauma? Yeah, yeah, for sure. Mr. Telephone Man. Who sang that? Mr. Telephone Man. Kathy S. It was nice to see you eating with Angela. I had fun. It was really cool. I liked it. I know she liked it too. Somebody sent me a message. So I get hundreds of messages in a week from all social media, right? Hundreds. This is what some lady just sent me right now at 9:08 p.m. I have a friend. She's pregnant and homeless in another state. I'm gonna reply back. It wasn't me. Like Michael Jackson and Billie Jean. It was me. What do you want me to do? Like, I have a friend that's pregnant and in another state. Get a DNA test. I didn't do it. I don't care what they said. I don't know. I don't care what she says. I don't care what the rumor is. I did. It wasn't me. Not in Arizona. Not in California. Not. I didn't do it. It wasn't Angela. It wasn't me. Especially if it's a. Ask your friend if it was a medium guy. If it was medium, it wasn't this medium guy. Like why? I have a friend. She is pregnant and homeless in another state. That's it. Like, what am I supposed to do with that? I have a friend. She is pregnant and homeless. And how many of you guys have pregnant friends in other states? I'm innocent. Yes, they call me the innocent. They call me the innocent medium guy. They call me the innocent Hulkamaniac medium Hulkamaniac. That is it. It could have been Mike Graham, right? I'm asking her, hey, does your friend have a score of 750, a credit score of 750, and does she shower every day? Maybe not anymore that she's homeless, but Mike Ram. Ask her if she knows the name Mike Ram. I'm gonna text her and I'm gonna message her back and ask about Mike Ram. I found the daddy. What you gonna do when the 24-inch pythons come for you? Sylviana, your friends are having twins. Awesome. Tammy Torres, is she on drugs or just homeless? Are you talking about the friend on the phone, or are you talking about Angela? Angela is everything except pregnant. She's everything except pregnant. Got mental health issues. She's homeless. She's battling addiction. She's all over. She's blind in one eye. Um, she was hopping around in one leg just a couple weeks ago. We fixed that. Me and antibiotic Frank fixed that real quick. How is Biggs? You know what? He hasn't called me or nothing. So I'm waiting for him to call me. Like, hey, Art. Oh, you know who I saw today? I saw who do you guys think this is? Watch. Let me show you. Let me show you something, kids. Let me show you something. Who do you think that is? Who does that look like? I know it's not the best because it's like from far, far away in a land far, far away. Who is that? Let me show you something, Jesse. Who does that look like? Anybody? Hell no, it's not me. Do you guys think Miggs escaped? That's Juan. That's Juan right there. So he got out. I approached him. I gave him a bottle of water. I said, "Hey, you want to do an interview?" He said, "No." I go, "They don't let you." He's like, "Nah." So his girlfriend or whatever doesn't let him. But at least he's out. But he's still doing the same thing, same place. So good luck. Mr. Telephone Man. What do you know about Frank? Not much. Gina Aragon, how long have you been acquainted with Angela? 4 months. Miranda, is there a lot of people who say no to interviews? Yes. Does Angela like stuffed animals? If the stuffed animal is stuffed with meth or perfume, yes. Paul Richler, I have no updates on anybody, gang. No updates on anybody. You guys are gonna start asking for all these people. I have no updates on nobody. Haven't seen anybody. No updates on anybody at all. I really haven't. Um, so um, so yeah, no updates on anybody. Hopefully they're all doing good. They're all doing great. Maybe one day I'll run into them, Zion and Carla and Migs and whoever else. Angelica, is Angela in love with you, Art? No, I don't think so. I don't get the sense that she is. Becca 222, but you have a video from 2 years ago. So Becca, you and other people might be confused. I have one channel, it's called Lost in Phoenix. If you go to the video you're talking about, it's from a different channel. Please make sure you're on this channel called Lost in Phoenix. Becca, I don't have a video of Angela from 2 years ago. You're incorrect. I've only met her like 4 years, 4 months ago. So please, gang, it's really not that complicated. I only have one channel. It's called Lost in Phoenix. If you guys see a video from another channel, that's another channel. Chelsea Orini, all the way in the OC. What is happening? Hello. Was just asking you because she puts A's on her leg. Her name is Angelica. It starts with the A. Her name is Angela. It starts with an A. She's really putting her name. Uh, I know that because uh, she had her name, her a letter when I met her for the first time without her knowing my name. That's how I know. Cecilia Rodriguez is looking forward to the updates on Angela. You know, every time that I approach Angela, I don't know what Angela I'm gonna get. I don't know if I'm gonna get paranoid Angela or voices Angela or the dog's gonna bite me Angela. Can I jump in your car? Uh, the Angela that's okay with eating, the Angela that's gonna yell randomly at voices out in space, it's really interesting. It's really fascinating. She's a very interesting person to connect with. I love it. It's fun for me. Phil Da Yatae, hello, how are you? Phil Da, thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Stephanie Cobb, I'm worried we will get sad news one day with her getting worse. Yeah, I mean that's always possible. That's always possible for any of us, right? We could all get sad news, car accidents, death in the family, stuff happens, right? She's obviously more susceptible because she's out there in that environment uh, with her addiction, with her mental illness. Usually, mental illness doesn't get better with age, right? It gets worse. So I see your point, but if anything, Angela is a survivor, right? If there was a nuclear war, holocaust right now, Angela would survive because she's been surviving for the past 20 years in the same location, right? Finding a way eke out a meager existence, right? Whereas half of you guys would be gone right away because you guys need the ease and comfort of your home, your AC, your this and your that. Where a person like Angela and a lot of people like her know how to survive out in the cold and the heat in the wild. I'm a Hulkamaniac, so I'm gonna survive regardless, right? I'm gonna survive indoors. I'm gonna survive. And I was in the military. That kind of helps a little bit too. So I'm gonna and I have guns, so I'm on the side of guns, God, and America. I know I'll survive. Jacqueline Saunier, you're doing a very good job with it. Thank you very much, Jacqueline. I appreciate you. Arete, Apocalypse Angeles sounds like a badass movie. I like it too. I like it. Guns illegal in New Zealand. That sucks. Marie M. Art, don't rip your t-shirt out like the Hulk used to do it. Yeah, I can't rip off my shirt because my nipple hair just damages the screen, damages the camera. Oh yeah, who was that? What's his name? Slim Jim. That was his name. I have his shirt. Macho Man. Randy. I have his shirt. I should go tomorrow. I'm gonna put it on. Randy Macho Man Savage. Will Angela let you cut her hair? I've asked her a few times if she'll. So I'll never cut her hair. I'll never cut anybody's hair. Um, but I've asked her, "Hey, do you want me to take you to get your haircut?" She says, "No. I cut my own haircut. I cut my own hair," is what she said. Do you also dye your hair? Yeah. How often do you dye your hair? Whenever I can. So she's on it. She's on it. Oh yeah. Alley cat is greeting the other alley cat. Nice, love it. So she sleeps on sidewalk that's made out of concrete. Correct, Becca. Correct. Snap into a Slim Jim. I remember those commercials. Damn. Berta Simpson Lily art. It was great seeing you just sit there and enjoy lunch with her, and then she enjoyed it. She really did. I enjoyed it as well. We're cracking up. We're talking. We're talking up a storm. It was funny. She's a funny lady. More shampoo. More shampoo. More cowbell or more shampoo. Fly girl. Perhaps you can get her an air mattress and a pillow and a outdoor porta potty and a little what are they called? The little mini houses. What are they called? The what do they call the little mini houses? The little tiny house and a tiny house. What else? Maybe a headboard. Little side tables with the like an alarm clock, right? Tiny RV, like a tiny one, right? A shed, a walk-in closet with all their stuff that gets donated, a bidet. I saw one of those. I'm like, I was in Europe one time, right? I was in Spain with the Navy, and I saw a bidet. I'm like, what in the hell is that? They had to explain it to me. I'm like, no thanks, right? No, nothing's gonna tickle me down there. Can you show where she sleeps? Tammy Torres, you are behind because I've definitely shown it. Go to Angela's playlist and just go through the videos and you'll see. I've shown it a few times actually. Uh, so go check it out, Tammy. Have fun. Carry Tate be way better than having to buy toilet paper. Nah, I like toilet paper. Like I feel clean with the toilet paper and the wet stuff. What's it called? The little what do you gotta call them? The wet ones, the moisty ones, the ones that have liquid on it, right? I feel really fresh with that sucker without feeling like somebody's like going like this. Oh shit. Yeah, wet wipes. That yeah, wet wipes and toilet paper. Love it. Where it's worked really well all my life. I'm never gonna have a little bidet that goes like this, makes you feel like this. Somebody's are you done? Are y'all clean now? Y'all fresh? Oh, you guys are bad. Holy crap. How do we end up at bidet? I don't have flaps, but I have sacks. Tammy Torres, do you think it's possible for her to get a tiny house? Anything is possible, Tammy Torres, as long as you put your mind to it, right? If you believe, it can happen. If you believe, Tammy, right? It can happen. Anything is possible. Jillian Church is allergic to poop. Nice. My MOS storekeeper, SK. Tammy Torres, you can do all things, as long as you throw God. Never throw God, right? But you can definitely, through God, through Jesus Christ, anything is possible. Possible, absolutely. Never throw God, though, okay? Never, ever. In the present tense, the past tense, through, throw, thrown, thrower, throwest, thrower. But yeah, a tiny house would be so. Let's say somebody donated a tiny house. On what piece of land will she have her tiny house? Let's think about this logically, okay? So let's say somebody donates, some kind, loving, generous person out there donates a $10,000 tiny house to Angela, okay? Which she probably won't even want to begin with. On what piece of land will she? Who's going to donate a piece of land, right, in the area that she wants? We gotta think. We gotta think. Hey, we have to think it through. We have to think it through. Nina West says the perfume is a major fire hazard. In the 1980s, 1990s, these silly politicians were telling us, yeah, don't do this, don't Aquanet, no more Aquanet, no more air conditioning because there's a hole in the ozone and we're all gonna burn and die. That's what the politicians are saying, right? So, so Sylvia Miller is in East Tennessee. That's awesome. What's going on? Hello. Gina Lopez, tiny house in the alley. How are the city of Phoenix vehicles going to get through, such as the trash pickup and the utility vehicles and Mr. Telephone Man? Harley Girl, I love the video of you eating with Angela. Thank you, Harley Girl. I have a question. Is your name Harley Girl? Is you so you it says Harley Girl? Is it because you ride a Harley Davidson, or your name is Harley, or like your husband's Harley, or what's going on there? So those knuckleheads, their CEO didn't learn from Bud Light, and he's I want to do all this stuff, right? I want to do DEI, I want to do all this stuff, and the all the Harley Davidson fan people like they called the company like, you guys better stop this shit. If not, we're not buying any more bikes. So he's this close to getting fired. That knucklehead. Buttercup, if Aquanet was a fire hazard, all of us 80s kids would have gone up in flames, along with the ozone layer that had a hole in it. Uh, so that cologne, in my humble opinion, was not a fire hazard. I mean, I wouldn't I wouldn't want her to have an open flame on it, you know. But I mean, she was definitely careless with that stuff. I talked to her afterwards. I've talked to her before, you know, because um, to be mindful of things like that, because she doesn't think it's the OCD, it's the mental illness. She's not doing that deliberately to be harmful to herself or to anybody else, but it's her mental illness and her OCD. It's like a compulsive disorder, right? That's a condition, and you know, I'm not going to castigate her. Just let her know that, hey, you really don't put that stuff in your eyes. And you really shouldn't be squirting a lot of it because that's just bad. Okay, Angela, it's just, yeah, I know, and that's it. Like, there's really not much else you can do. You can't take it away from her because that's a crime in and of itself, right? If I was to take away anything from her, that something that belongs to her, I take it away, I'd get in trouble. You guys don't want me to get in trouble. Piña colada. I think Angela needs assisted living in a group home. Art, you're very wise and caring. God, so so in order for Angela to go into a nursing home, assisted living, she has to accept it. Right? She has to want that. She qualifies for all that stuff, right? She qualifies for all of that because of her mental illness, her issues that she has. She qualifies for all that. The one thing that she doesn't have is will. She has no will, no desire to go there because she doesn't look at life the way you and I look at life. I need a bed every night. I need a shower every day. I need food at least 3 times a day. I need tacos, right? Uh, in her world, she needs none of that. She's okay with the sidewalk, sleeping. That's her bed, a sidewalk, for the past 20 years, over 20 years. You know, so what we think she wants, she really doesn't want. So we have to, because it's not a crime to be homeless. She has the right to be homeless. She has the right to live how she wants to live, even though it's hurtful for us, it's painful for us to watch, it's painful for us to imagine that another human being is living in those conditions. But you, me, we're all, our hands are tied because we can't force her, we can't mandate her to do what we want her to do. It might make us feel better. Oh, she's in a nursing home. Does Angela want to be there? Is she claustrophobic? Will she have the freedom to roam, to move around, to do whatever she wants to do? Or are they going to have her locked up, confined in her room? How long before she dies of a broken heart? Sadness that she can't go out and roam and do whatever she wants to do. How long? We have to think it through. Think it through. Diane Naylor, where did she go? Potty behind a bush, behind a tree, against the wall, wherever she can, wherever she wants. Sharon, yes, I confirmed with the coroner, correct. Dara, I think that says Dara. Damn, I'm glad there's not an I in that name. Dara, you're right, dude. Yes, I know I am because I've thought this through. I try to when I think of stuff, I try to leave emotion out of it, right? I leave emotion and just think rationally, think like use common sense, think rationally, right? When I saw her for the first time, like it was when you see her in person, it like damn, what is wrong with this lady? Holy crap, it's a lot to register. Her face. This lady is 60 years old. What's this 60-year-old lady doing out here, right? 67-year-old lady. That's what I thought. She walks sideways. She has scoliosis, no teeth, right? Um, blind in one eye, and she has something growing out of there, some type of growth. Not only is she blind, but she has. To me, it looks like the inside of her eyeball popped out and it's like protruding. That's what it looks like to me. Um, she the way she dresses is very different. I've never seen that. She just wears she'll if I was I've given her shirts like this, t-shirts, right? And she doesn't wear it like this. She doesn't wear a t-shirt like this. Because of the heat, she'll fold it and just cover right here because she's supposed to cover this area. She wears little shorts. People always ask me, Art, why don't you buy her regular clothes, right? And again, think about it. You guys want her to dress the way you want her to dress. She's gonna dress the way she's comfortable, the way she wants to express herself, the way she feels comfortable, not the way society expects her to dress, not the way I want her to dress, not the way you want her to dress. And so I understand that very well. Some people have a hard time, because you're trying to force your thoughts, your ideas, you're trying to force your compassion on her, and that doesn't work. I'm compassionate, but I meet her where she's at. You guys are compassionate, but you want to force her to live the way you want her to live. Do you understand? You want her to get a bed. You want her to get a pillow. You want her to get a little tiny house. She don't want none of that stuff. I know this because I've asked her. I've talked to her. I've talked to her a lot the past 4 months. You haven't. None of you have. So I for sure I know what I'm doing. I really do. Right. Even when I tell her bad news about her sister, I've thought it through. I've planned it. I don't just go off, willy nilly, just do shit without thinking. Like I'm very logical, right? I kind of put my ducks in a row. I know what I'm doing. I promise you I do. So so some people don't get it, like some people don't get it, but hey, I pray for the people I interview, and I pray for some of the people on here because I think mental illness is not just exclusive to homeless people or people doing drugs, right? Mental illness is like there's people going to work right now. There's politicians with mental. There's people that are presidents of countries with mental illness. They just pretend to be normal, right? There's people that still want to vote for people like that, right? God bless you guys. Right? So yeah, you guys get my point. Balbina China Ruiz, what is going on? Hello. All I suggested was an air mattress. Fly girl, she does not want an air mattress. Fly girl, she does not want an air mattress. She does not want a tiny house. She does not want a senior living home. She does not want clothes. She does not. What the fuck? Becky Marie. Oh my God, Becky, look at her. What song is that? Dun 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 dun. Every time I see your name, every time I see the name Becky, oh my God, Becky, look at her. Dun 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 dun. I was a little kid when that came out. That was a funny song. The video was super funny. Oh my God, Becky. Oh, shit. I will play that for Angela tomorrow. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna play it for her, see what she says. Hey Angela, remember when you were in high school? Dun 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 dun. You and Amy were listening to a song. That's funny. Is there really a Frank? Yes. I believe I haven't met a Frank, but from everything I've heard, she's given me a lot of details, specific details about Frank, and I believe them to be true. Right? He's an elderly gentleman. Um, he is like Arabic. That's how she describes him, like some Arabic. She says Egyptian, but I think he's Egyptian. But I think like some Arabic elderly dude that's been helping her for many, many years, is what I've heard. So Talia Jolly, God bless you. I've covered that. I've said 100 times. I've answered the question 100 times. God bless you, Talia. I appreciate the recommendation. Amber Diaz, I'm from Phoenix. Lived there over 30 years. Worked near where Angela stays. Saw her frequently and got her monsters a few times. Amber Diaz, awesome. Becky Marie, you're showing your age with that art. Um, that's okay. I embrace my age. I don't run away from it because I know I don't act my age. I don't look my age, and the people that that are my age, they usually look older. So Balbina Chino Art come to Fresno for a meet and greet. Like with you, like just you, or like a meet and greet with everybody. What are we talking about, Balbina Chino Ruiz? Berta Simpson Lily Art, next bottle, next bottle. Art. Psst, 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 psst. I ran out. Art. This is what she does. She'll spray the hell out of it, right? Everywhere, right? She'll douse herself. She'll shower with the spray bottle. And she'll look and then she'll throw it. Art, next bottle. Hey, can you go down to the liquor store and get me a, because it's from the liquor store. The liquor store is the one that sell that crap. So that's, she is funny. Angel born in Arizona. Many angels are born in Arizona every single day. If you're talking about Angela, she was born in Texas. Balbina China Ruiz makes the best tacos. That's awesome. Cindy Gibbs, I can't figure out why she smells everything. It's part of her OCD. It's part of her. She just has to. It's like scratch and sniff, right? Her butt. I've seen her legs, her ears, her skin, her neck, her back, her butt. Um, she has to just rub everything, rub, rub, rub. She'll get her shirt, right? She'll get her shirt. She'll rub, 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 rub. She'll rub like 2 minutes, rub, 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 and then she'll stare at it. She'll stare at it like this, just stare at another 2 minutes, and then she'll go like this. Get all that freshness in there, right? Just get in there. Let me savor you, right? Let me enjoy this moment, right? So I have asked her, like, why do you do that? Like, what do you get out of it? And she has no reply. It's just the OCD tick. Um, I have no idea, but I have no idea why she does most of the things she does. I have no response for it. I'm just like, I'm in shock, just like you guys. I've been seeing it for longer than you folks, so I'm like, okay, that's her. She likes scratching her butt and sniffing it. God bless you, Angela. God bless you. So some people like that. Hey, Angela doesn't need a bidet. She bidets herself all day, so She's good. No bidet for Angela. Bidet, no bidet. I didn't know Art has OnlyFans. Yeah, I got a fan there and an only fan there. I got an only fan up there. I got an only fan right there. They're all on right now. That's why I'm cool like a cucumber. I'm not sweating or nothing. Just water. Just simple water. H2O. Simple water. That's it. Water is really good. Ellie Shore, Art, do you color hair? People ask me that all the time. I'll never ever dye my hair. I have too much. I don't know. I just don't. I don't need to. I'm gonna be proud to be a silver fox. So I have a lot of grays. You guys see that? I have grays, right? I do have grays. I have grays here, grays here, grays here, grays here. See all that? Those are all grays. That's all. It's really wisdom, right? Wisdom just popping out. There's so much wisdom in here. It's just like it's dying to get out. So I can't contain it anymore and just popping out. So yeah, I don't dye my hair. I'll never dye my hair. I think that's kind of stupid actually. I don't need to dye my hair. Helen Childs, what is going on? Hello. Christine Cook. Hey Art, where do you think Angela's low key racist comments come from? I don't think she's any low key racist than any rap songs that we hear some politicians with their BS messaging. Um, so I don't dwell on it. Angela's mentally ill. What's a politician's excuse? Jamie, holy, what does that say? Naoa? That's a lot of A's in there. That's really cool. Naoa. I think, am I pronouncing it right? I think I'm close, right? Nawa or Naoa? They both sound pretty cool. Jamie Naoa. Jamie Nawa. It's one of those two. Thank you, Jamie. I appreciate you. Roxy, I announced, I talked about it yesterday that I talked to a coroner. I told everybody in the chat that I talked to the coroner yesterday. It was confirmed. I literally called the coroner, talked to the coroner, and they confirmed. They asked me all kind of questions, right? Amy's age, where she was born, and just just with that, uh, that's how they. If I would have got that wrong, they wouldn't have given me information. So because I knew those answers, they said, "Oh, you must be part of the family." Well, actually, I'm not part of the family, but I just know these things, Mister. Oh, it was a lady, Mrs. Coroner. Nah, wow. Oh, for reals, wow. There's a wow in your name. Jamie Nawal. I like that's even better. That's even cooler because you have wow in there. Nawal. It's way better than Naoa or Na whatever else I said. Naoa. I would rather be Art Nawal. I probably would have switched it. I would have been Art Yes Wow instead of Nah Wow. I would have been a Yes Wow. But that's just me. Marcy Rios, hello. How are you? What's going on? Balbina, China, Ruiz. You have a good night. Get some rest. Make sure you brush the tooth. Jesse, have a good night. Get some rest. Make sure you brush the Jesse tooth. What the hell? Are you married to Christina C? Diana, no. Where did that come from? what a what a goofy question. Helen Childs, I don't think Angela is racist at all. She does label people and things a lot, but nothing any more than the next person. That's exactly my point. She says a lot of outlandish things, uh, but she's not all there. So uh, she'll say Mexicans and tacos and stuff like that. But God bless her. Zora Pennington is a doctor going to come to examine Angela. So the doctor, some nurse or doctor reached out to me last week. I haven't heard from him. So more fails from the medical community. Tammy Torres sounds like she has been abused. Yes. Berta Simpson Lily, make sure you brush the tooth. That's funny. Tina O. Tina Ortiz from Albuquerque. I like pie too. Where'd that come from? I like pie too. There's like a message there in that little comment. I'm not even gonna go there. Fly Girl, you guys need a mobile medical outreach program. We have that, but again, if a doctor, a paramedic, an EMT, a police officer, a mobile medical unit pulled up to Angela right now and said, Angela, do you want us to check your eye? Do you want us to check your ball? I can guarantee you she's going to say, no, leave me alone. I know for a fact people have approached her in these past 20 years. And I know for a fact that she's denied them every single time. Why? Because she does not like people. She is antisocial. She is she's a schizophrenic. What? Paranoid schizophrenic is what she is. She paranoid of everything. She's the cops, the dog, the this, the that. She's paranoid. So what I'm trying to do little by little is build rapport, build a relationship, right? Trust. So that little by little, she already let me take her to hospital, right? Uh, in the future, will she let me? I asked her, hey, if I bring a doctor out here to see your arm, would you let that happen? She said yes, because she's trusting that I'm gonna be there and I'm gonna oversee the process, or I'll be there to kind of protect her, right? So uh, that's the difference. A doctor can't just show up and say, hey, I'm a doctor, let me look at your arm. That ain't gonna work. So it hasn't worked for 20 years. So makes sense, right? Stephanie with the F, it's a form of loneliness when they talk in third person like that. My grandma does it. Only the lonely. Doo-doo. Who sings that? Luna, what is the ball she have from? Yes, Luna. Tammy Torres, have you asked her she wants to go back to Texas? Have you asked her if she wants to go back to Texas? There is nothing in Texas for her. Nothing. Nothing in Texas at all. Roy Orbison. The first time I heard Roy Orbison was in Pretty Woman, and then after that, I kind of liked him, and I I heard a few of his other songs. You know, Only the Lonely. Helen Rivera, my brother talks to people in his room. He has an imaginary wife. I talk to myself because there is no one to talk to. People ask me why I do what I do. What was Texas like? So yeah, sometimes you guys have to remember. So I get this question a lot. Why? So not just Angela, but a lot of people that I interview. Right? It's one of the top questions. Why don't you find her family, or has their family reached out to you? Right? Anybody I interview, anybody, Carla, Migs, Angela, anybody, any name, they're always asking about family. Why doesn't the family reach out, or why doesn't the person you interview go look for their family? So again, let's think logically, okay? We're going to think logically for a little bit. A lot of times with the people that I interview, the trauma that they're running away from was caused by family. Michael, at the beginning of the month, I interviewed him. On August 6th, he was found deceased by the Phoenix Police Department. He ran away from his family because his family was a source of his trauma, of his upheaval, of his dysfunction, of his burden, the cross that he had to carry for 36 years. Family. Family always isn't family. That's what I've discovered. I run into that a lot. So just because you had a great family and family is everything for you, there's a lot of people in the world that don't have that. You know, they don't have that. And people forget, you know. So I'm here to remind you. I am your reminder. Zora Pennington, Angela's favorite Angela's favorite band of all time is my favorite band of all time. And I'm like, I asked her, and I'm like, "What? Really? Your favorite band is Led Zeppelin? My favorite band is Led Zeppelin. Oh my god, did we just become best friends?" So yeah. Oh my goodness. What's wrong with her leg? Nothing. She used to have a bunch of sores on there, but they got cured by antibiotic Frank, and I poured some peroxide on her. I think that helped her. Sassy Crass, are you Italian? I am not. But I think in the 1980s when I was a kid, I was a Rocky fan, so I was kind of Italian for a little bit, right? You know, so just like I'm a Hulkamaniac, you know, since the 80s. What you gonna do, brother? What you gonna do, brother? Ellie Shore, I have no family. I never married. I have no children. I have a dog and a cat. Ellie Shore, pretty soon you're gonna have a mic ram. Don't worry, Ellie. Don't worry. Hang on, okay? Where's he at? Where's Mike Ram at? Here's Ellie Shore like spilling out her guts, letting basically Ellie Shore is letting Mike Ram know, hey Mike, here's a little message for you, dude. I have no kids, dude. I have no family. I have no. I just have a dog and a cat. So I come with no luggage, Mike Ram. And Mike, where the hell's Mike Ram at? Anybody seen him? Ellie Shore, I've suffered from mental illness. New Zealand, we are very lucky. So I'll I'll uh I'll make sure that Mike Ram is nice to you, okay? Nina Beverly, thank you very much for becoming a super fan. I appreciate you. You are now a moderator. You are now part of Team Wrench, Nina Beverly, right? If you could make a comment, Nina, you're gonna see a little blue wrench next to your name. Um, so all you moderators, don't hide people, don't block people. Only I can block people. You can delete comments, delete them or even put people in timeout when they're like saying silly stuff, but don't block people. Okay, please. But yeah, thank you, Nina, and thank you all the other moderators, all the other super fans, right? You guys are super fans of the channel, Lost of Phoenix channel. That's the way you guys contribute. That's the way you guys help. So I greatly appreciate you guys. Robert Tobad, have you had WWF action figures? So you know what? I was very poor as a kid, like very poor. We had no action, no figures. Sometimes we didn't have food, but we we were shown discipline, right? And how to work hard and attain whatever you want by working hard, pulling yourself up by the bootstraps. Life is hard. You got to be just as hard to overcome life's obstacles, right? So I had a very strong mom that showed me great discipline and how to work very very hard. So I didn't back then, right? But whatever I didn't buy back then as a kid because I was poor as hell, now I buy it, right? So now I have my Hulkamania shirt that I wish I had when I was 10 years old, 11, 12 years old. Now I have my muscle car in my garage. Now I have a pool, in my backyard. Things that I never had as a child. So you get it by working super, super hard. It really does work. There are no shortcuts in life. I know a lot. I went to school with a lot of people that were looking for the shortcuts and they found a grave. Jewel Hooper, what is going on? Hello. Nina Beverly looks really cool with her little ranch. I like that, Nina. Vanessa Magana, what is going on? All late. Damn, coming in an hour and 23 minutes late, Vanessa. Where have you been? I remember I had a teacher when we would come in late, he would make us stand in the front of the class and say, okay, we started class 10 minutes ago. You're walking in, like the king of Rome. You gotta stand up and tell us why you were late. So there you were, like a big loser, right in front of everybody, getting laughed at, right? so so yeah. Ellie Shore in New Zealand compared to the US, our government really good to us. Childhood trauma, but I am normal. I have some friends and I live in a beautiful country. Right now, our most selfish government just got back in. That's awesome. Yeah, New Zealand and the United States of America, two different countries. The population in New Zealand is this much in comparison to America. Our governments are different. European nations tend to be a little bit more liberal. We're not as it's just different. It's hard to compare countries when they're totally different. But that's awesome. I'm glad they give you guys top notch care. Um, uh, I think one thing that affect here in America is we have civil rights. Everybody does, and we have liberties and freedoms. Right, like Americans love freedom here, and that applies to mentally ill people, people doing drugs. They have the freedom to do their drugs, right? And and so it's just a different way of living, I guess. Uh, so right or wrong, very different. Yeah, very different. Absolutely. Anita Rivera, hello. What is going on? Ann Reyes, I've stood arms spread with books on them in front of class. Oh, like this? Holy crap, that sucks. Alley Cat, Earth Angel, Earth Angel, would you be mine? I'm just a fool in love with. What movie is that from? Whenever I hear that song, I only think about Back to the Future. You guys remember when he was at I don't know, it was a concert, right? And he had the picture on his guitar and he was disappearing, right? Earth Angel, would you be mine? I'm just a fool in love with you. Under the Sea Dance. My Three Rosebuds. Art, when you were in grade school, did they still paddle the students? Yes. When I was in school, they paddled students, right? We sang, we did the Pledge of Allegiance every day, right? Every day, the Pledge of Allegiance. And when I was in school, there was only boys and there was only girls. So much as so no more Pledge of Allegiance because it says God in there, right? It's offensive, right? But none of the stuff the knuckleheads in schools, the teachers or unions or the politicians do is offensive, right? It's not offensive to us. Crazy knuckleheads. Crystalina Glover or Crispin Glover, right? Yeah. So was it for two Back to the Future two? They didn't bring him back, and so they hired somebody to wear a mask that resembled Crispin Glover. So Crispin Glover sued, and he won. He won a lot of money against the studio for doing that. I mean, how stupid! Like, dude, you're gonna use the character, you gotta use the same guy. Can't use the face because who thought about that? Never got paddled. That was practically abuse. Yeah, if you didn't get paddled, is because I never got paddled because I behaved, I acted normally. There was one kid I saw a paddling one time in elementary, and I think we should have a corporal punishment. That's why these kids, these schools, these kids are graduating from high school and they can't read past the sixth grade level, right? Because they're just not studying, they're not listening to the teachers. It's mayhem now. The schools are a freaking mess, right? There's no structure at home, there's no father in the house, and there's no and at school there's nothing, there's the teachers are can't really do anything, right? Because of a very blasé attitude that we have. Oh, it's abuse. It's a discipline, in my humble opinion, discipline. So yeah, I remember this one kid. He hit somebody, and so the teacher put him up in class, and he had a paddle, spanked him, spanked his ass. And did he ever fight ever? Never fought ever. His fighting days in class were over. all you guys gotta do is look at your school. All you gotta do is look at the reading, right? The math, the reading, the science, all that data for the past 20 years. You guys think it's gone up or gone down? Whoopi Goldberg and The Viewer, What's Wrong with the Country? Yeah, man, I can't believe people watch that show, but God bless them. Just whatever I need to do that. Isn't it Universal that is holding that clock tower square? JC 911 pager code for emergency. Yes. The beeper. Kelly Rowe. I went to Catholic school. Some of those nuns didn't hesitate to pop that ass. I was scared of them. Yeah, I mean, there's some people that went to Catholic school and they turned out to be bad, you know? So, I mean, you know, humans are going to be bad. You know, it's just, I don't know, man. It's a crazy world we live in nowadays. It's a lot different than when I was younger, that's for sure. What's wrong with Angela's hips? She has scoliosis. Kelly wrote it was borderline abuse. The kid that I saw get spanked or paddled in front of class, the abuse that he caused, the trauma that he caused to the other little boy that he punched and beat up in school. What about that trauma? What about that abuse? Is that borderline? There has to be consequences for decisions people make. We can't coddle people all the time. We can't make excuses for them. Again, that kid that got paddled in front of the class, he never abused anybody at school ever again. Never assaulted anybody. Never punched anybody because he got humiliated. He got called out. He got disciplined. He learned that there was consequences because he probably didn't have a dad at home, right? Like a lot of kids nowadays don't have fathers at home because fathers, nowadays they suck, right? They're irresponsible. They have irresponsible moms, and so who's disciplining the child? you know, it's crazy. Brenda Lagunas, no updates on anybody. What time is it? 10:17. Damn. I've only been with you guys for an hour and 30. It feels like it's longer. Shoot, man. Earth Angel. Earth Angel. Holy crap. What happened? Here's a comment from Tracy Zeiss. Art, please tell her to stop. Why do you allow her to do this? Tracy Zeiss. God bless you. Is she my 5-year-old daughter? that I have a responsibility for, that I have domain over. She's a 49-year-old grown woman. I can't take her things. That's you can't do that. That's battery. Like, you can't take people's personal property. That's bad, right? You guys understand that, right? So God bless Tracy Zeiss. Her heart is in the right place, but she doesn't fully comprehend that you can't do that. I can recommend, hey Angela, like that's a lot of cologne. Stop spraying it. Right? I can do that. I can't stop her though. I can't make her do anything. Right? So I can suggest, I can recommend. I can ask her. I can try to educate her on the importance of not spraying her eyeballs. Right? Her eyeball. But But, uh but yeah. So that right there is like emotional. That's an emotional response, right? That's how so, but it's okay. I get it. I understand. Becca, two. Thank you very much, Becca. I appreciate you sharing. Did you find out what Amy died from? I did. So I did talk to the coroner, and I asked the coroner, "Do you know what was the cause of her passing?" And she said, "Let me look here." It doesn't say the specific cause on here on this chart, whatever she's looking at, right? I'm sure it's a laptop, but it just says here that we picked up her body. We, the Maricopa County Coroner's Office, we picked up the body from Valley Wise Hospital. That's it. She was indigent, meaning homeless, no family contact, and that's it. That's it. There's no record of them. They don't know why. And usually, basically, because she was homeless, they kind of didn't like really fully, like kind of dot the T's and wait, no, dot the I's and cross the T's. They just didn't. It looks like, so that's sad. Vicky Christensen, she does seem to listen to you. Yes, when she wants. Not always. Trust me, not always. If she listened to me, why hasn't she gone, you know, with me to to get her a hotel room, right? Why hasn't she gone to get her ID? Why hasn't she let me get a shower at the shelter? Why hasn't she? So I can go on and on and on and on. She'll listen to me sometimes. A lot of times she doesn't listen to me. She's a 49-year-old grown woman is going to do whatever she wants to do at the end of the day. Melanie Ackerley, does anyone know if her sister also had mental health issues? So I asked her in a video, and she said yes, she did. So yeah, they're twins. Fly girl, the sister. So Amy was not buried. So the policy of the Maricopa County Coroner's Office, the policy for somebody that's indigent, somebody that they can't, nobody's claims the body is, they will keep the body for about 6 months to a year. If nobody comes and claims the body, the county will cremate your body, and then they'll take you out to a cemetery and inter you. Right? They won't bury you; they'll inter you. So, uh, what? Oh, unless that body is a 12-year-old or younger. If that body is 12 years or younger, they won't cremate it they'll bury it. That's tough. Area 5150, hello, what is going on? Melissa Perez. Okay, hold on. Oh my gosh, let me see. Wait, Obregon. Am I right? Obregon, right? I remembered. I don't know. I can't ever remember where Melissa's from. Melissa's from. I always say Hermosillo, Hermosillo, but it's Obregon. That's funny. Sharon, do you still see Sonia? Sonia, the one lady, the older lady. I don't even. It's kind of weird saying that because she's younger than me. Shit. Uh, um, I think I know who you're talking about. I haven't seen her. That was the first time I met her, and I've never seen her since then. So God bless her wherever she's at. Uh, so gang, never ever put cross streets on here. Never ever put cross streets here in the chat. The reason for that is simple. Not everybody has good intentions. So when you give specific areas or cross streets or whatever, the knuckleheads are gonna go out there and go look for these people and probably do harm. It's happened before. So I personally never say where they're at or, you know, um, so you shouldn't either. That makes sense. Kelly with the I, what's going on? Hello. Belle B's Life. Belle B's Life. Is Angela mom alive still? I have no idea. Most likely not. Also, she mentioned nieces and nephews. Where's her family? As I mentioned earlier, about 30 minutes ago, sometimes family is the cause of your trauma. Sometimes you're running away from family. Brenda Easter, I've seen total human wrecks in the streets. Yeah. Brendizzle, thank you. Thank you. That I met what's her name? Angela 2 years sorry. I met Angela 4 months ago. Anyways, gang, I'm out of here. You guys have a good night. Get some rest. I'm gonna go. What am I gonna go do? Oh shoot, I gotta work on tomorrow's videos. I have to log on to my laptop for work laptop and approve timesheets because on next week is pay week, right? Next week, yeah, it is pay week next week, I believe. Is it? Shoot, I'm already lost. But anyways, yeah, you guys have a good one. We'll see you tomorrow. I'm gonna give you guys some balloons. Wait, which one is it? Balloons. Here's some balloons. I'm gonna give you guys some rain. I'm gonna make it rain real quick. Rain. Make it rain. Make it rain. Oh, here's one of my favorites right here. The laser show. Bzzz. And the Walter Mercado. Walter. Hey, where's it at? With the hearts. Bye.